Hello, sir. How are you? Man, I spent a lot of money already. I'm back down to 40 mil. There's just too many items to buy. Everybody quitting. There's good deals everywhere. I gotta stop myself very soon. Wait, there's wrong map. I should have go here. Hello, sir. Another upgrade, brothers. This Dark Knight is gonna be very strong. Gotta get it a helmet very soon. Wait, wrong character. Hey, this GPP, he's back with the subscription. Appreciate the support. I was surprised he got the 2-month. I thought you resets. I guess that's that's a pretty cool system that YouTube remembers if you stopped before, so that you don't lose your streak. I always thought it was like consecutive, so like if you cancel you restart, but I guess not. But do you think 15 mil for 15-star Absol rare over rare is worth? That's very hard to say. It depends on what's the Star Force calls from 1 to 15. If you type that in the chat, I could do some quick math. $250K level from 10 to 15. What about under 10? Is that also like 100K or 200K? Hello, sir. Good morning. Sickness class coming after or before 5th job? We don't know. They didn't say. It could be before or after. I don't know. What we have today, you know, I'm getting motivated to farm again because I realize everything in the market is so cheap. So I'm taking advantage of this by buying items that I need to upgrade. Not to upgrade my main account, but upgrade my old characters. So you know, we're back to being a farmer. Then it's not worth 15 million. $15 million is like how much it would have cost you to do it yourself. Well, if you get unlucky, then it's gonna cost you more than 15 million. So it's up to you if you want to buy that or not. Personally, for me, I will personally just enhance it myself because it's fun to gamble, and that's like the average price anyway. Someone bought it out yesterday. I was complaining. Nah, it's fine. You didn't miss anything. It's not a good deal. It's not a bad deal. It's fair. I think it's just a fair price. So like, if you missed out, you missed out. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you bought that, it would have been fine because it's just a fair deal. What's your stat form here? I'm on 7k, but if you have the levels, like these monsters is within 5 levels of you, then you could do it with 5.5k. 5k is enough. Good time to lowball people. Yes. I mean, I'm not buying the dip in NXPC, but I'm buying the dip on equipments. But I'm not like, to be fair, I'm not investing my US dollars into these equipment. I'm just investing what I farm. So that's how I'm gonna do it. It's like free to play farm. Whatever I make, I'm gonna reinvest back on equipment. I really I spent 10. I think I spent like 12 million since yesterday. Just buying out a bunch of Barlog and Jacob combos. And you guys know I don't need a lot of equipment for my ults. I just need like 2 items to start doing very fast on daily balls. And I don't know about you guys, but like if I get 2 equipment, it's like 15 minutes. And I make like per character like 15 minutes. It's like 150k. It's like 600k an hour. You can't beat that. Then in terms of investment, it's way less than buying a wet pet or getting a 20k stats shadower. Fuck that shit. I'm just chilling there, getting 150k 15 minutes. So it's a good upgrade for me. I'm not worried about people copying me though, because the amount of account investment you need to do this is insanely high. Like you need max level NFT, and then you need a 4k legion. So like this is like the barrier of entry is way too high for most people. I just got to 4k legion yesterday. Slowly work on level 10. What the fuck, Amy? Amy's a whale, man. Are you sure you didn't invest more US dollars, or are you just only investing what you farm? I'm finding it hard to believe you're coming up with all that, like tens of millions of these souls this quickly. How much luck I would need to solo kill Lotus Shadower? I think you could probably do it with like 17k or 18k. Assuming you have the proper stats. Like, when I say proper, I mean you're not inflating. Because the meta right now for a lot of 1 Leon users is to inflate the stat. Get the stat number look very high, but then they have shit stats everywhere else. Hello, sir. Hello. Your game sounds a bit high. I'll lower it. Is that better? Put some in money. Yeah, I know. I just knew it, right? Just by what you say, I know whether. I just kind of have an idea, like a guess that you probably spend more money. You gotta have to calm yourself, Amy. Like I haven't put any money in. I'm just using the deals that I look at marketplace. And I'm like, I just motivate myself to farm more. Like I haven't put any money in. Now I'm motivated to farm because I'm seeing a lot of good deals. Like from 30% equipments to like boss meal items like Sekum and Barlog. Even Neophyte, right? If you want to build like boss meals or accounts, right now everything is so damn cheap. Like I remember back in the days, we have like you have a bunch of merchants buying 21% Holy Trinity set. Right now there's like 21% is like literally everywhere. I did a sweep at the market last night, bought like fucking 10 of them. Not now there's no more. There's a couple left in the market, but it's like it's for luck. It's for luck. Like you guys know, I don't have like luck characters, so I didn't buy it. Oh, also int. I didn't touch int, but I bought up all the strength index. Yeah, I'm gonna be the bag holder, but it's okay. I might start working on boss meal with what I farm. Mages? I don't like mage boss meal. Mage boss meal is just not weak. It's just not strong enough for me. Um, I mean, you could do mages. The problem is if you do mages, no, like no, the problem isn't that like sorry, like problem isn't mages not strong enough, right? Yes, mages as long as you're not doing bishop, ice light mage, and fire poison. Like if you're doing the new hero mage, like Lumi, Evan, what's the other one? Just I think just Lumi and Evan, right? Um, you would do great. Those two is very strong, bossing. Now the problem with that is your NFT collection. If you if you do mages, you don't have enough points to get HP and ignore resistance. You need ignore resistance for pink bean. Otherwise, the pink bean is toxic as shit. It's gonna like cost you another 1 to 2 minutes extra if you don't have this stat for pink bean. And then for the HP, you need like level 20. The reason for that is because um, if you have fucking thief class in your legion stockpile, like all the fucking thief class just dies. Without HP, every fucking thief class dies. I don't know why. Um, but in this version, all the thief class dies without HP. Like it just so happens all the thief class is very very fucking strong in daily bossing. So like you're gonna have to make a decision because if you go mage, you cannot go thief class because it's just not possible to clear arc as a thief. Um, so for me, it is I decide to choose thief class over mages. Well, I haven't finished my thief class yet, right? I only have a light lord, so I still need to get a shadower and what you call it? What's the other one? And phantom. But I'm working on it. Just need to farm more money so I could buy the characters. But yeah, that's the thing though. It's something that you have to decide for yourself. Yeah, start with Dex class. Yeah, all the Dex class are strong except for Bowmaster. Like every single Dex class is strong. I mean, like, normally I would choose mage. If fire poison and the bishop is like actually stronger in daily boss. It's just that they're too weak. So when you're building your legion, you have 5 in class, but only 2 in class is very good, which is Evan and Doomy. Whereas if you ditch them in class and you go for thieves, you have 3 thief class, well 2 actually. Shadower and Phantom. Now Light Lord you count only because Light Lord equipment is so dirt fucking cheap that you can just get a Light Lord weapon, like stacked out legendary Light Lord weapon like Unchained or Zigum for like 3 mil, for less than 3 million, for like 2.5 mil. You can get it for 2.5. And that makes up for it, you know, just for one piece of equipment. Now mage, mage like weapon, it's very expensive on that hand, right? So you can't do that trick. Like the Light Lord, yes, Light Lord is shit, but it makes up for it by having like very cheap equipment, especially though the Light Lord is quitting. So it depends on the market, right? If in the future, if mage weapons like becomes dirt cheap, then yes, you know, I'm gonna ditch the thief class for mage, right? If that happens in the future. But it's just so right now the market points to being it's more efficient to do Light Lords and Dark Knights. You know, we did the Dark Knight special last night because that shit was efficient. The class is so fucking cheap. But yeah, I just like you should just try out daily bossing on your 4K Legion characters, Amy. Like especially level 200. Level 200 is so strong, like compared to level 140. Like even without gear at level 10, if you could clear the first page. Level 200, level 10 NFT. This should take you only 14 minutes, honestly. Like maybe 15 minutes. At max 15 minutes for you, just this entire page. And you know, at 15 minutes, on average, you're gonna get like 100k at least from clearing this page. Not counting the drops, right? 100k Nisos. Like for you, that's like 400k already, Amy. Like that beats out May 6 hardcore Shadow War farming already. Your mules just have Holy Trinity for most part to clear E6. No, they don't. They just have one equipment. They just have one item. Depends on certain classes though. If it's Light Lord, like the F tier, check the tier list, right? Anybody on Bishop tier list and under, you need Holy Trinity. Anybody above that, you need less than that. So you just need 2 items or 1 item. So just use the tier list as a reference. That's the whole point of tier list, is to like allow you to figure out what is the best class for daily meals. I mean for bossing meal. What think they're gonna do after the event ends? They're gonna give us another event called the check-in event. And to check in, you gotta kill 300 monsters and you get check-in. And then when you check in, you get 2x EXP coupons. And then when you check in for 30 days, you get a Storm Growth Potion. Time to spend market buy. I mean, yeah, make sure you get good deals though, right? Don't like blindly buy 3 million Holy Trinity. You can definitely get 2 million Holy Trinity at this point. $30 million for 10k patty. Yeah, you wish, dude. Amy just woke up. Haven't even finished waking up yet. Still in dreamland. Oh, I this year, this morning's there was like a marketplace bug, and somebody like kept canceling and relisting their earring because there was a marketplace bug, and this guy fucked up. He listed his 17-star double legendary earring. It's the silver. It's a Cygnus. It's a horn count earring, double legendary 17-star for 3 fucking million. I tried to buy it, didn't work. The boss got it. That was so sad. I saw it popped out, and then I was fighting for the 30-second cooldown because once the item shows up, there's a 30-second cooldown before anybody can buy it. I was just there pressing it, and I missed it. The boss got it. That would be huge though if I got it. Okay, nice hyperstat. Yeah, this is the hyperstat. And then I'm gonna scroll down, and that's it right there. Let me load this. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna I wasn't expecting to get it, but I just tried it just to see maybe I do get it. Because the boss is just faster. The boss has timers, so they know when exactly to press. For me, it's like I don't even know when it came up, right? So I'm just guessing. So the only thing I can do is keep spamming to try. But the bots, they knew exactly when it's the 30-second mark. But hey, I was willing to try it. What if I get lucky? No lucky though. Man, I remember the Holy Trinity sets. There's two guys who used to watch my channel like very early on, and they were like everything I tell people to buy, they will buy it up and then flip it for profit. And I kept telling the chat, just wait for them. They're gonna quit. They're gonna run out of money because it's very slow sell. Because we don't have a lot of new players, and a lot of people didn't listen, so they bought from these merchants, and the merchants got more and more money. So at one point, both of these guys had like 20 Zakum helmet, 20 like Bollock shoes. But they finally ran out of money, so like the market collapsed now because the only reason why it was so expensive, like over 3 million, was they kept buying everything 3 million and under. So once they ran out of money, the marketplace collapsed. And like for merchants, it's so easy for the market to collapse on them because they're not using the equipment to get value. It's different for me. When I buy it, I'm using it on my old character. So like my old character does daily boss, so I get value out of that. Like so, it doesn't matter if the market collapses as long as I could make back the Nisos. It's worth it for me. But for them who's just merchanting, there's a bigger risk for them. Because their stuff is just sitting in their wallet, not creating any value. Alright. Very close to 200. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if you guys know, but the Koreans are finally wasting their discontent with MapleStory management. The reason why even this time Koreans is wasting out their concerns now is because another Korean uh, was talking about how MapleStory and management been taking the power crystals. You know, like when we buy power crystals to enhance equipment, we send NISOs to a contract value wallet, right? The contract address. A Korean pointed out that that contract address, the amount of NISOs is decreasing lately. It decreased about 5 million NXPC. Um, well, more than 5 million NXPC. And they're like, well, asking that, well, okay, what are you spending this for? What is this for? Can you explain? And there's no answer. But I always told you guys, right? That their revenue is officially is 5% market tax, but we all know anybody with a brain would know they're gonna use the enhancements as revenue. It's just that they never state that in the white paper. Remember me saying that? Well, yeah. Now I can finally say I told you guys. I told you. I wasn't even gonna track that address because I just know that's gonna happen. There's no reason for me to track it. Somebody else is gonna track it. They're gonna see it. I called it out right when the game opened. Um, People kept saying that it's gonna be deflationary because we're burning for enhancement. I was like, that's fucking retarded. That's not gonna happen. I got muted though for saying it's not gonna happen. For saying that they're gonna spend it as revenue on Discord. Now, if I wasn't so worried about my Discord account, I'll go on there and say I told you guys, and then link back to my comment. But nah, let's not do that. Official Discord is so dead nowadays. Yeah, that's because they muted everybody. I think they were. I wonder. I think they muted Amy for like a week. I think Amy got muted for a week though. I mean, that's what happens when you mute everybody. People is just gonna not engage with you anymore, right? Because why would anybody come back? They either gonna quit the game or stay in their own community, usually the guild or their friend group. If they don't actually burn it, doesn't it eventually lead to inflation? It's always been inflation, but they kept saying that it's gonna be like Bitcoin, but it's not. It's not Bitcoin because they never had any plans to burn it because Nexon is a big company. They worry about getting sued, so they're not gonna like say anything proper on the white paper. So the fact that they didn't say they're gonna burn it on white paper, I just know they're just gonna keep the money as revenue. Now, some people have been tracking the flow of NXPC from the enhancement pool, the contract to enhance, like Star Force and rolling for legendaries. They're saying that it's being bridged out. So they're saying, okay, well, you're probably selling it, but obviously they can't see where it's bridging it to. Um, but yeah, people are saying, yeah, it's now people are saying that okay, we are at 60 cents. It's because management is the ones that's crashing the price and keep selling it, and they're using the boss as a scapegoat. Because at the end of the day, it's like the amount of Nisos you mint from the game is a lot less um, than the sell pressure. Did I miss gear reviews? We don't do public gear reviews anymore. Gear reviews is for members now. Gotta milk the community. But yeah, the token right now is inflationary. So yes. But yeah, but like like most shitcoins are inflationary, right? Like even Bitcoin is inflationary. It's just that the inflation rate of Bitcoin right now is very low compared to other shitcoins like ETH. It's much lower than ETH. ETH, like ETH nerd or like the shitcoiners will tell you that ETH is deflationary, but that's fake, right? That's fake news. They got lied to. But if you guys track the ETH circulating supply, it's increasing. But I think BNB it is deflationary though. That's because Binance burns it quarterly, so like BNB is like deflationary. But it's only deflationary until they feel like that is deflationary. They could always stop the burn schedules. Or Binance can just pull like a Polygon and make it infinite supply again. Uh, yeah, but like that's the whole point. That's the thing about these like shitcoins. They could just change it whenever they feel like it. Just buy doggy coin and call it a day. Yeah, you could buy doggy coin. But I wouldn't buy doggy coin though. Like if I have the money, I just buy Bitcoin. Like, fuck that. But if I feel like gambling for like the highs and the lows, then you could buy any other shitcoin, anything. But why gamble when you could gamble on MapleStory? Why gamble on shitcoins when you could gamble on MapleStory? Am I right, boys? Just gamble for that 22 Star Force. Damn, Amy has that reputation now. Everybody expects Amy to gamble. See, Amy, this means like people just know you can't control yourself. Yeah, you now have this reputation to upkeep. I'm practicing self-control now. Brother, you said that like a week ago, and now look at you. You like deposited a bunch of money to get 4K Legion. Hello, sir. Good morning. Order sub for gear review. We do gear review on every Saturday my time, Saturday evening, or Sunday morning if you're in the eastern part of the world. You should see the stream schedule in the channel. The exact time is listed in your local computer time if you click on the channel. That's the time we do gear review. If you want to do a gear review outside of the schedule, you gotta be iced tea. Then we would do a gear review on the Discord channel. You paste it in the Dolphin channel. Now otherwise if you're water, then you're gonna have to wait for the Saturday stream. Characters are cheap, especially yeah. The majors suck so bad right now. That like a level 140 mage is literally 1 million, but a level 200 mage is 3 million. Like what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. So for majors, you should just get to 140 and sell it. But like don't get past 200. I mean, don't get to 200. Go emblem it 2.7 mil. Wait, gold emblem is that cheap? It's only 3 million? Damn, I didn't. Are you sure? Wow, you're right. Gold emblem is less than 3 million. You are right. Damn. Yeah, this game is fucked, dude. The game is doomed. I'm US EST. Uh, the live is scheduled for Saturday if it's US time zone, right? It's Sunday if it is Asia. It'll be Sunday morning Asia. But just check the channel, it has the time. Alright, yeah, and to be clear, right, you have to be on the stream for the gear review, right? So, the stream is 4 hours. So you have to make it there in that 4-hour window, right? Just so that we have no misunderstanding. Alright, brother. Like, I'm like a salesperson. Gotta give you all the terms and conditions. Is that right, brothers? Gotta give them the terms and conditions. Gotta make him accept the TOS. But damn, yeah, like 3 million emblem, like holy shit, like all the free-to-plays, you know, should consider getting one. Surely drops down over time. Yes and no. It drops down because there is more people quitting, and there isn't any new players coming in. But there's one thing about maplestory you guys don't understand is that it's all it takes is one very good update, and then all of a sudden, a massive amount of players come play the game. Or the second thing is, it just needs one announcement, a management change, and everybody fucking floods back in. That's the beauty of like maplestory. It's the IP is very strong, and across MapleStory across all the world, the people, everybody had their share of bad management. Even global MapleStory had a time, they called it the Dark Ages. There was another management there fucking shit up, right? That's every server has their Dark Ages. Even Korea MapleStory had Dark Ages. Like everybody had Dark Ages, and because of that, the community is being trained. The people are trained to come back when the environment gets better. It's like the bear. We go hibernate. The bear goes hibernate when it's winter. So right now, this is the winter's time. Everybody's going to hibernate. People sell their gear to go hibernate, and when they're waiting for the spring. When the spring comes, everybody comes, and what happens on spring? You have a massive flood of players, and that's gonna cause the price to go up because the supply is not gonna keep up with the new players. And that's also why I'm making investments to my bossy mills, so that when the spring comes, I'm just gonna strip my boss mill and sell it. But while waiting for the spring, I'm using my boss mills to make, farm diesels by doing daily bosses and weekly boss, so that I could recoup my investment back. Obviously, the investment is free to play, and just like I think it's also because everyone playing hero classes right now. Because Explorer just ass. Explorer is okay. I mean, it's not like ass. There's good explorers. Like Shallower is very strong. But I know it's just more of like people just quitting. If you guys look at the daily enhancement spending, it's currently at all-time low. I'm pretty sure it's all-time low. Let me double check. Yeah, it's 7.5 million. I mean, it's not all-time low. These days, that's less than that. But it's down there. MSU boss has been Mia for a few weeks now. I don't even know who MSU boss is. MSU boss is just a joke account. It's not by a view person. Like, or even if it is by a view person, it's not somebody important, guys. Like, first of all, like, what kind of professional guy posts fucking clown pictures? When you first started the account, like, the MSU boss guy is literally fucking clown. Like, that's why he posts as a clown. I'm not even flaming him. He literally used clown pictures. And based on the research that's available, nobody knows his identity in real life. So that means he could be a nobody. Doesn't mean he's the boss. Like in a company, the two biggest person is the CEO and the COO. The CEO is a towel holder. His name is SY, and then the COO is Keith. These are the two biggest dogs. Then who the fuck is the boss then? There's no boss. The two biggest bosses already known, right? It's Keith and SY. Then who is this fucking clown then? It's just a clown. Like he literally used a clown picture, right? So like this MSU boss is the only guy I don't follow because that's a fucking clown. You're just gonna get trolled. Now if you want to follow Keith, follow SY. His name is a towel holder. And the main account. That's it. That's all you need. Everybody else is just like grunts, like low level interns. That's why I post even less. That's normal. Based on his 20 years of experience at MapleStory, that's just normal. If anything, he posts way more for MapleStory N than any other games. So you can see that's an improvement. That's actually an improvement. If you go by his track record. How much Niso per hour get this map? I'm under leveled, so I probably like 150k. If you could get to 205 and make the color of the name white, if the monsters become white, then you get full Nisos. With that, you get like 240k, 250k an hour. Yeah, I'm just here for EXP, not really for the Nisos. I get way more Nisos from the levels because it's a shade. Shade's very expensive. This map is hard for Shadow. I mean, Shadow can go to May 6. I mean, if you have a web pet, like, World Tree is better. Alright, time to pick up my Nisos and call this a day, brothers. This is done. This is done now. Alright, that's my new board. And let's do the daily boss. so I can get started with my daily bossing farm. Or I should change this back. Gonna do easy mode because hard is toxic. I mean, because normal is toxic. So gotta do easy. Bardock shoes are so cheap now. Yeah, it is. Look at it. And it's so good too. You got like mini Bardock shoes with double attack. Like double attack Bardock shoes is very strong. Like, I'm talking not like the 6 or 4 combo. I'm talking like double 8 or 10. Like 8 and 10. Like for a total of 18. Like those are very strong shoes. Super strong. Those are like worth a lot more um, than like a 6% stat or something like that. Yeah, so that's why I bought a lot of them. That's why my money is like down to 40 mil again. This was like I forgot how much this was at. I think it was like maybe 60 million. I think I was at 60 million. I'm pretty sure I was at 60 million. Yeah, this was over 60 something million. I bought over 10. I bought like 12 items, and it's all like helmet and shoes. I was like 60 something. Yeah, it's my kids. Kids going crazy. might just sweep some bollock shoes there, Amy. If NXPC goes to 40 cents, you are so fucked. But if NXPC goes to a dollar, you'll be very rich. Your fate is in the maplestory and management now. Can they do it or can they not? Can be the other way around. I mean, yeah, you know, unfortunately, just this management doesn't have that much of a high expectations. Yeah, if you crypto on your boss mules, they become very strong. Especially the luck ones. There's like a bunch of like cheap, good luck shoes. Like you could even equip the luck shoes to your second shadower. You know, when you move the shadower equipment to do another set of weekly boss, right? Then you're just gonna have a naked shadower sitting around. Now you can put the shoes and the helmet to that one, and now you can start doing normal Von Leon, Pink Beam, and Alien. Without those equipment, you're not able to do those efficiently. But with those two equipment, well, you can do like the Pink Beam stage. You can upgrade one line, one level of daily boss difficulty. And of course, easy sickness. With those two, you could do easy sickness. Mostly Dex and Shiva. I mean, I have about I didn't know I bought two luck shoes yesterday, but there should be like three or four. Maybe somebody else bought. Oh, you're right. The luck ones are gone. Yeah, unfortunate. I can show you mine for base price. No, actually not. There's still a good. There's still one luck one. I don't know what you're talking about. This is one. This is still good. This is literally 21% with 10 attack. This is 21% 10 attack. This is a fine shoes. See, I know there is one. You just didn't look. You didn't search unique. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you didn't do that. Yeah, see, there you go. That's your problem. See, I just know. I remember I left some luck ones. I was gonna offer to sell you mine, but you don't need it now. Just buy that one. Yeah, that's the only one left though. Yeah, that shoe's the only one left. The other ones is like luck, but doesn't have attack. And especially for thieves, thieves have very low attack, base attack. So they need to have way more than other people. So you should not buy the other shoes. You're definitely looking for attack. Yeah, 2.3 is fine. You could lowball or you could buy it. It's up to you. Personally, I just bought out everything under 2.5 mil for my class. I think I bought out everything. I'll have to double check all of my lower 200 characters. I think all my lower 200 characters has equipment right now. I'll have to double check though, and then make a list of what I'm missing. Yeah, now wear that on your naked shadower and go do easy sickness. Let me shuffle a hat. I mean, you could. I'm pretty sure you could do it with just a shoe. Shadow is very fucking strong. You don't need the hat, but I mean, if you get the hat, it will make it a lot easier. Yeah, look, guys. Uh, we have another 2 million sub weapon for Dark Knight. For 1k Legion, what would you prefer? All blocks on dex or on attack? All blocks on the stat. Like, if you're a dex user, then you just put it on dex. That's assuming you have attack already on your bonus stat. If you don't have attack on bonus stat because you are a one Leon user, then you need to put it on attack on the Legion. Because I don't know if you're a one Leon user or not. Sorry about that. I don't know how to read that. Why you're not doing Chaos One Tail? It takes too long. Chaos One Tail is not worth it. I see you're selling a Zico and have a 2.7. Gotta make that money. Uh, yeah, Chaos One Tail is not worth it. Unless you do one shot Chaos One Tail, Chaos One Tail is not worth it. And if you're in the stream long enough, you should know why. Are you gonna play your Legend of Ymir and Rohan when they release? Um, Depends on when they release. If they release before November, I'm gonna try it. If they release after November, it's a skip for me. The reason why it's a skip is because the Chinese whales isn't joining, and you really need the Chinese whales in order to get liquidity. Like anytime the Chinese whales quits, there's no liquidity. Like right now, MapleStory has no liquidity, so like all the prices crashed because it's the Chinese whales that spends money like nothing. Legend Gamer will always, it's gonna be worse. in Emir than MapleStory, like a lot worse. There's there's people with Amazon servers ready for Emir. So if you guys play Emir, you guys have 1 month to cash out. After 2 months is over. There's no there's zero chance free to play can compete with 10,000 accounts of one single legend gamer. And this kind is worse because there's no Chinese whales. Like in MapleStory, you guys didn't see the pain until the Chinese whales quit. That's because the Chinese whales was buying all the gold farm by the legend gamers in MapleStory. But now that Chinese quit because they got slapped by Hard Lotus, the Hard Lotus reward pool is shit. So they got slapped. So the Chinese whale quit. The Chinese whale quit. Our economy, MapleStory economy goes down to shit. Now Legend of Ymir is gonna be worse because there's no Chinese whales. 3 mil for 24% and a attack. It's worth it back then. Not worth it in this economy. In this economy, you should not be paying 3 mil anymore for helmet and shoes. Not in this economy. I mean, it's a boss meal. It doesn't have to be like perfect stats or anything like that. It's just a little bit is enough. You could even get like a 1.5 mil 18%. 1.5 mil 18%, that's probably good enough for a boss meal anyway. Guys, light lord with equipment is OP. This is the water class. See, this shit is strong, guys. Just need to water it. The power of the water, boys. Going from a 0 to a hero. What do you think will happen to currency? I have no idea, brother. If I know the answer, I will be trading NXPC right now. But unfortunately, I do not know. What do you think the dev need to do to fix this game? Change the management team. Any chance the NXPC will go up? Yes, by changing the management team, it will instantly go up by 2x, guaranteed. If they announce they are getting Inkwell to join maplestory and taking over as CEO, I tell you right now that the token will 3x in price on the day of the announcement. If they announce they're getting anybody else into maplestory N to take over as CEO, the token will increase only by 20% or maybe 50%, but probably like 20%. But if you get Inkwell, it's 3x. Easily 3x. That's how they can fix it. Very simple. Guys, this is not a dev issue. This is a management issue. They have very talented devs at maplestory. You know, they are very good. It's not a dev issue. It's a management. Dev is a Shadow main, but the management is a Night Lord main. That's the problem. What's the most important thing they have changed? It's the management. Brother, like no matter what kind of thing how you guys ask this question, it's always the same answer. It's the management. And you think they will change the management soon? Not soon though. Normally they changed out these guys after a few years. The current management went from maplestory Korea maplestory, to Vietnam maplestory, to Thailand maplestory, to Japan maplestory, to a random ass company in Nexon, and then to another random ass company in Nexon, and then to Maple C. And after Maple C is maplestory N. And all of that together added up to 20 years of experience. So 20 years, if you just divide it by 2, on average it's like 2 or 3 years. So you gotta have to be here for another 2 years, brother. No, they have very good experience. There's nobody better in doing what they do, brothers. They have 20 years of experience in doing what they do best, guys. I mean, guys, like once you lose the trust of somebody, it's very difficult to get it back. So, yeah, even if they start fixing the game, like today, it's gonna take many months for NXPC to recover because people is gonna be skeptical. They're not gonna trust them. So it's gonna be very hard. What is the cause of a trust issue? It's very simple. Name me one single game in the world where higher level content gives less rewards than lower level content. Just name me one single game. Just that itself is enough to piss off all the whales. Maple Story, well, except Maple Story N. Oh, obviously, yeah. What the fuck is Tarkov? Is that even a game? Damn, I'm lagging. Are you sure that game gives you less rewards on higher level than lower level? I'm gonna research this. If you're lying, I'm gonna ban you. Alright, we're gonna start the research. Let's go, boys. We can do this together. Alright, this is the game. He's the guy that's talking about. Oh, they have a wiki. Nice. Alright, it's FPS, boys. Let's go. They have a battle pass. We can't count the battle pass, though. Alright, looting. But I'm banning you, dude. Like, depending on the additional game purchase, the stats are different size. Like, whether, like, this is already higher level based on payment. Well, we'll double check, though. We'll double check. What do you mean by are the management team same as Maple Story? And I'm not sure what you mean. Man, without playing this game, it's harder for me to sell. I need to dig harder. Oh, we found the boss. Let's go. Alright, this should be easier. This shit is stronger. Y'all waste my time. I mean, listen, dude. I gotta see if he's lying or not. We gotta see his lying. It's very important for me. Wait, is this shit even like a fucking progression game? Like, it looks like just fucking Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty is not a fucking RPG game. It's not a fucking level-based game. If this is like a fucking MOBA where everybody starts from level 1 every fucking game, I'm gonna ban you. That's fucking troll. That's not the same type of game. So it's like a fucking PUBG. Or like what's that called? What's that shit that people like the best? Fortnite. Yeah, this is not a dude, brother. This is not a level up base. It's like a fucking Fortnite. You just die and then you restart from a new game. It's like fucking League of Legends. Like everybody played League of Legends at one point, right? Like this is literally fucking. It's right here. It's League of Legends, brother. You're trolling. It's not fucking level up. It's not a progression game. It's a MOBA. Yeah, League of Legends have level to grind. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my my match. It does not affect my match. So it's like fucking League of Legends. This literally looks like League of Legends. You're gonna get a ban, but there. We'll check on this last one, and then I'll make my conclusion. No, it's like fucking PUBG, man. Or the best way to put it is like League of Legends. You know, you could say the early level is just gonna lose some matches, unlock your skills. But every fucking League of Legends match, you start from level one. It's not a progression. It's not an RPG. Has nothing to do with maplestory, like in terms of progression. So this the whole point here is like you want to get the end game for like end game rewards. Like brother, that's the whole point. It's different. Maple Story, you do low level. You want to do low level content for rewards. This fucking wiki literally says you want to go to end game for end game rewards. Like brother, you're trolling. It literally fucking says right here. Look, you have all of this. Monitor profitable trades. It's end game. It's all end game shit. Um, you can't do that in Maple Story. Maple Story, it's end game. You get shit. You're forever stuck in early game. You don't ever go to end game. You are at a loss. All right, done. Sorry, brother. You're gonna have to try harder. Back to grinding. But like the fucking wiki literally says like you gotta go to end game. Maple Story, anybody with a brain will tell you you don't go to end game. Like anybody will tell you that like if you did hard Lotus or hard Damien, you're down $50,000 easily. Or best case scenario, you're down $10,000 if you did Lotus or Damien. You cannot say that for Escape from Tarkov because you're not gonna be down $10,000 getting to endgame, like, or doing endgame content. It's different. Yeah, obviously, there's obvious like looking at all of the information we see, right? The wikis and everything. There's strictly a progression system. Every step of the way, they get more and more rewards, and we can see that from the article we read. He's Jacko the troll warlord in Dola. Well, I got trolled. Um, it's all fair. Hey, listen, when you're a streamer, you're just gonna get trolled, right? But I don't want to ban people for no reason, so it's all good. I get to ban him. He left chat though. How do you even know when somebody leaves chat or not? Are you able to see who's in the chat? Like I don't see who's in the chat. No, when I ban him, all his messages is gone. It's like deleted. I don't know. Like I don't think you're able to see who's in the chat. No, or maybe I'm just not using YouTube correctly. Yeah, I think I should do a normal on Leon. The hard is too strong for me. Rum Golden Age by Remake. Remake is usually a butt fest. Um, unless it's like good, you can't get Chinese whales to pay for the bills. But I'll do a quick Google search to see the graphics after I kill this guy. What's the trick to buy you mushroom on the market? It's laggy. The trick is don't buy it. You're gonna waste money. You're gonna lose money. If you wanna lose money, I suggest buying flowers for your woman. At least that's like positive emotion points. But like you buy you mushrooms, literally throwing money down the toilet. But if you really still want to do it, then just keep trying. Try every 5 minutes. Don't keep trying. If you keep trying, it will cause your IP to be blocked, and it will also block your account. When your account get blocked, it lifts the ban after an hour. You get like a soft ban, 1 hour soft ban. So yeah, if that happened to you, just wait an hour. All right, let's search.
How to gain the maximum amount of experience per day, and how to effectively grind and mine resources and cryptocurrency in games. The description includes all the links and information about what you're about to see. Today I'd like to introduce UG Matter. Result, logging into playing on a single account. UG Phone allows you to control an entire network of accounts,
It's a mobile game,
growing
though.
them faster and more efficiently than ever before. What's synced in the cloud in action? Download the app.
I mean, it looks like just bots, like so easy to bot. Like this guy is just botting on mobile. It's play to earn. No, it's bot to earn, brother. Like we're literally seeing a video on how to bot, and there's like no restriction on botting. At least in MapleStory, there's a
Boom.
small
Okay, you need
restriction.
like 30,000 to 30,000 CP to min Chrome.
Like at least you're gonna have a harder time botting MapleStory. This
Just
this
for an
thing has literally no restriction on botting.
yeah. Week. Though level 60 is more easy to farm monster in this.
Nah, I'll pass for me. All right, next one. Moonfrost. Easy pass for me. Easy pass. This looks old. When was this released? It's like the video's 7 months ago. If the game's like out a long time ago, I'm not playing it. I'm only gonna play new games. Okay, the the road to early access was in March. This is in June. There are no fucking updates for 3 months. Nah, this is I don't even know if I don't know if this is a crypto game or not, but just know the developers that if it is a Web 2 game, just go play what's that thing called? The famous pixel farming game. I forgot what's that called. Somebody give me the name. Um, I think somebody you guys know what I'm talking about. That famous one. I know the name. I just forgot the name right now. I mean, Prey Remix. No, I don't do pixels. Sorry, guys. No, I mean like no, like remix games just usually is very low quality. Like they the game dies in a couple months. Lord 9? That game is out for ages, brother. I don't know if it's a crypto game or not. But are you just giving me like Web 2 games? Dude, brother, if you want to play Web 2 game, go play like fucking MapleStory or something like that. There's better games than that. Or this is a mobile game, so just play MiHoYo games. Wandering Waves, MiHoYo games. It's Web 3. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was Web 3 because it has a mobile client. I mean, I took a look at Lord Nine's website. It has no mention of the token. That's why. Um, but like the Google App Store shows it has hundreds of thousands of downloads, which usually means it's been out for like years now. But like for Web3 games, right? The rule of thumb is never ever play a game that's out for months. If you do, you're literally gonna be backholding. Just like anybody joining MapleStory right now is gonna be backholding, right? Because this MapleStory is on the death spiral. So you joining MapleStory now is super high risk. Well, of course, but there's also like high reward. If the game bounce back, then you can get rewarded. Um, yeah, but the chance of that happening is like so fucking low. You're better off buying a meme coin. And it just so happens, well, I don't know how good Lord 9 is, but it's been out for like a long time. You guys are competing against people who have a bunch of stock and supply. If you play that, you're gonna be the backholder. I don't want to be a backholder, so it's a pass for me. What you guys need to do is find, games that's not out and it's still in, pre-register or in beta, where you could then go check it out and wait for the release. That's the best way or the best method to farm Web3 games, guys. Like, there is no chance you guys gonna farm a game that's been out for months. It's been figured out. The bots figure it out. The farmers figure it out. Everybody's know what to do on how to make money, and you're just gonna be like fucking sheep. You're like the free loot everybody wants, because you don't understand. You're gonna be the fucking one Leon user. Like everybody wants a one Leon user in MapleStory, because the one Leon users are fucking retarded. They don't understand the game. They think that MapleStory is hot because they read some fucking news article saying that MapleStory is hot. And so, now they come in, listen to a bunch of YouTubers saying One Leon is the hottest set ever, or listen to a bunch of Brazilian Discord community telling you One Leon is the best shit ever happened to MapleStory. You buy One Leon, now you're a fucking backholder. Enjoy that minus negative profit. And this is what you're gonna be, right? If you play a new game. I mean, not a new game, a game that's been out for months. Just advice, guys. I don't want to be a backholder, so it's a pass for me. Now, maybe the game is amazing, right? I don't know that. I didn't check. I just checked the release date, and it looks like it's been out for a long time. So that makes it an easy pass. Oh shit. Is there a member stream today? No, only on Saturday, which is yesterday. Oh, it's only once a week, guys. Once a week only. You're gonna have to watch the replay um, on yesterday. We had spicy content yesterday, um, so you can go review it if you want to. It's optional. It's just content. You're not losing out much. Yeah, I don't stream that long anyway. So yeah, you always have time to just play that in the background. Damn, this mate does a lot of damage. Alright, I gotta use Dark Side to play like a pussy. What's the best game to start in the game? One of the hero class. Probably Lumi if you're like poor. Lumi is very free to play friendly because it's a mage. Yeah, Light Lords, the AoE sucks. You guys see that I'm struggling this? I'm struggling harder. I mean, for the people who watched last night's stream, I'm struggling harder than the Dark Knight with way more equipment. By the way, like this has way more equipment than the Dark Knight. Right? This just the class list difference, right? The tier list. The tier is accurate, guys. Very accurate. I don't know if Dark Side can block this tower thing. I wonder if this Dark Side can. Oh nope. Man, why the fuck did I did that? Alright, I guess he doesn't dodge the thing. I was hoping he dodged the thing so I could stop dodging. The Legion card you gotta save. You gotta save it. Save it for the Legion coupons. You don't need the boost. The boost is not worth it. Oh, I'm dead. $7K stat, 400 USD. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. It depends on what's in the item. Probably not worth it. I have no idea. You're gonna have to do the math on each individual items and then come to your own conclusion. You don't know if it's 7K though. It could be max NFT. It could be because of max NFT and max Legion. That's why it gets so much high stats. Like real stats could be like 5K actually. That's why I'm saying right. It depends on the items. He needs to like add the items though individually and not look at the stats. If I unlink my paladin, it's gonna show like 23K, but it's not. My paladin is not 23K stat. It's like 20K. See that, Amy? This is the problem with Light Lord. Do you see that, Amy? I fucking... This is the equipment I have, right? Compare that with my Dark Knight. Do you see the problem, Amy? Like, what the fuck, man? I'm already 12 minutes in. And this bitch is still 40% HP left. The problem with Dark Knight. I mean, the problem with Light Lord, right? It's a shitty ass class. Now, the reason I still play it is because Light Lord is very strong in 1v1. So it's alright. And their equipment is just so cheap. Not as cheap as Dark Lord though. I mean Dark Knight. It's kind of troll on down-daily balls. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, it's for sickness. It's too much AOE. I mean, I got past the hardest stage, which is like clearing out all the summons. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, barely made it. Nah, Insane is just missing out content. I say DK, I say Dark Knight because I did a Dark Knight run. You just missed it. You know, that's different. I'm just comparing Light Lord to Dark Knight. And Dark Knight just performs better than Light Lord. You can ask the people who was there from stream to confirm that. And Light Lord is weaker, a lot weaker than Dark Knight. Way fucking weaker than Dark Knight. Alright, that's the stats we did it with. That is our sickness easy ult. We call this boss meal, you know, we do the... No, I think he means me. He means when I was talking about Dark Knight and Light Lord. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Will you push more ults to easy sickness? Every level 200 character I have is gonna do easy sickness. Every single one of these. I think I could do this. Yeah, I gotta expand operations. The reason why I'm expanding operation is because a lot of the equipment is very cheap. So I just buy the equipment and then expand. We buy equipment, we become stronger, and then we do more daily boss or do daily boss faster. Easy seek, nah, you don't need like 2k. You could do it with 2k, depending on class though. I mean, I was hating on Dark Knight, because it was, I think it was for two reasons, right? One was I didn't play it. I don't have a Dark Knight, so I actually don't know if it's weak or not. And two is the Dark Knight I play with are all fucking weak as shit, with like near the same amount of stats that I have. But I didn't check if they had the right bonus potential, so maybe it was because all the Dark Knights likes to do the one Neon special. Um, so that was a problem. I didn't check. And then two was certain classes have different power spikes. So with the NFT collection, it, it gives out a lot of stats, especially crit rate. Some classes will have very low crit rate. So cause them to have different power spikes. So after like Legion and NFT collection, it definitely changed a lot of the power level in classes. And also it could be like the Battles Pass did make a difference or a small difference. But hey, that's beyond me. I don't really care. Your next upgrade is level 10 NFT level, brother. Nobody's upgrading mains, dude. We are stuck in this easy sickness loop. There's absolutely no reason for you to do any content higher than easy sickness. You're just gonna be like me, brother. Like, you just have a bunch of low 200 characters doing daily balls. I mean, you don't have to give up farming if you have a web pet, right? If you have a web pet, you should definitely keep farming. I don't think I have much time to farm it when doing 14. But I'm doing like, I'm doing, no, you're doing 12. I'm doing 14. And I still have time to level. I'm doing, I'm doing 14 daily balls, and I'm doing 2 level 200 accounts every 2 weeks, every 15 days. It's fun 80 though, not fun 1. Not fun level 1, fun level 80 or fun level 90. I usually buy level 80 to 90 characters, because they're like the cheapest. No, you just gotta do them faster. Or spend more hours on maplestory. I already spent 8 hours a day on Maple. You gotta make that 12. NFT is better than Legion. Legion is like second. I'm doing 16 day. Damn, KB is going insane over there. Yeah, there's no reason for you to buy Absolute weapon. Like, you're not gonna need it. Not with this economy. You have like you have 3 months to get Absolute. Because 3 months later, potentially this 5th job, so you're gonna need the Absolute staff 3 months later. But like, that's so far in the future. You might as well just upgrade your boss meals. See, like, I'm doing this very efficiently. Crit damage is always the best, brother. Nothing is better than crit damage for Legion. That DK have gear? Yeah, he has 2 pieces of gear. 2 gear. Has 4 million gear. 4 million. He used to not have gear, now he does. That's why this one long is going down by kick. I just bought a gear because, you know, the market crashed and a lot of Dark Knights quit, so I bought up the shit. Now, if you were to make this yourself, like enhance it, it's gonna cost you like 14 million. But I spent 4 million to buy it from people, from quitters. Can you do quick NFT tutorial? Yeah, yes, let me show you. So you click on this button, this green button, then you click on NFT collection. Then you have this page. Then you click on this question mark. You can summon this bitch and then click on this view a summary, and that's the tutorial. You're welcome, Butter. What gear am I using? I'm using the best gear ever. The Dark Knight Special, Butter. It's blocked by our over chat. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't realize. Alright, there we go. Alright, just like that. $2 million each, brothers. There was a double ball spear for 3 mil, but I didn't want to spend 3 mil because I was cheap. Somebody else bought it. I was offering 2 mil, but I didn't take it. So now I don't have a weapon. Yeah, it was 3 mil. It was unchained 3 mil. Alright, see, that was all the bosses. It took 16 minutes, including Pink Bean and the aliens. See, that is fast as fuck. And you know, that's like, um, that's literally a lot of money per week. Now, if you're curious how much daily Nisos I make, you could get a water subscription and check the video, which I have every day. I mean every week, how much I make from these daily bosses. Gotta shamelessly advertise for subscriptions. Gotta pay for water somehow. Let's fucking go, boys. 3 items. Sickness time. I saw your 0-hit sword. What do you mean by 0-hit sword? I have a 100% win rate on maplestory and PC. Raffle rewards. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just created because I was like, okay, it doesn't happen every day. That was like the first time it happened to me. So I was like, all right, we gotta make that into a sword. Like, but it's so rare though. Like, daily balls, you know, since the beginning of the game, this is the first time it happened to me. I usually, you know, at least get like a couple thousand or florins. That was like the first time ever I got nothing, not even florins. So you know, that's like video material. Yeah, your money is definitely going less for daily bossing, even weekly bossing. You know, but at the same time, equipment price is cheaper now. So if you upgrade your time, if you clear these faster, you could keep all your earnings. And then you just gotta wait for the management change, and then you become rich. My Light Lord raffle won 4x 86k from CRA. You mean like, isn't CRA like a million? Or you mean normal rubies? I think you mean normal rubies. Oh fuck! I just died. Well, I stepped forward by accident. I hope I have enough lives. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, I should have potted. I got greedy. Yeah, I got 4K Legion already. I just got it like a couple days ago. I spent a lot of money. I mean, I didn't spend any money. I just spent whatever Niso I farmed. I haven't spent money in like a long time, like months now. It's mostly just whatever money I farm in game. Right now, it's like the NXPC is way too low for me to like cash out. So I've been just spending every Niso I have farmed. That's like a reinvestment. I'm just waiting for it to go zero or go 10x. 0x or 10x. That's the only way. I mean, no, people who quit are also cashing out, so it's like a double whammy. Alright, we did it, boys. That was very fast. Much faster than the Light Lord, right? And it's a lot easier as well. Um, less gear as well than the Light Lord. Lotus is a lot easier in this patch. But once you do like hard Lotus and Damien on like 6 job, Damien's easier. On Web 2, I struggle soloing Lotus. But I never struggle soloing like hard Damien on Web 2. That was like a difference for me. Yeah, like, you know, 6 jobs in 5 years, brothers. It's 5 years, yeah. They said 5 years at the last interview. But that's why, like, I don't know how class perform, because when I play maplestory, I play with 6 jobs. So like I don't understand how a class will function with only 4th job. That's why, like, it's impossible for anybody, like even for the veteran maplestory people who play maplestory to give you a tier list. It's not possible. The only way to do a tier list in maplestory N is to have somebody clear all the daily boss, or you know, all weekly boss under the same amount of stats, like exactly the same amount of stats, exactly the same amount of level. That's the only way to compare it, right? And to my knowledge, I'm the only one who did this so far. So yes, if you're curious about the tier list, go watch the video. Why they need 5 years? And the interview says they want they will we will be 5 years behind Korea maplestory. Or not 5 years behind. It says the exact wording of that in the interview, I don't remember, but he said we have 5 years worth of content from today's Korea maplestory, right? That means whatever we have right now compared to whatever Korea maplestory have today, the difference is 5 years. That's the roadmap, right? For us to catch up is 5 years. So they have 6 jobs right now, so it's 5 years. That's not a ring, dude. I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna be fail. It's gonna fail. Don't you worry about that. It's gonna fail. He always fails. Now, if I do get it, we'll talk about it. But the server just reset it like 2 hours ago. The percent is gonna be very high. You need to. At the end of the day, when it resets, it's literally like 1% chance. There's no point. When you get it, and you get it. Now, if you get it, it's like a pleasant surprise, but don't expect it. Well, I don't know if it's 1%. I'm making that shit up. It's probably like 5-10%. I had no idea what skill ping being used to send you. You just get sent, dude. Just accept it and move on, man. You're gonna have to watch uh the wiki. You're gonna have to read the wiki to find out what ping being skills use. Okay, so it's not that rare. It's the longer you stay in there during the fight, the higher the chance it becomes. You're just gonna have to kill it faster. That's like a poor check. The game checks if you're poor. You know, if you're richer, you're not gonna get sent to the room. If you're poor, you get sent to the room. My friend got sent to another room once and he thought he got booted and clicked exit. Yeah, that's fucking retarded. That's like a rip, man. Do you know Dickham's hand can grab you? No, but Dickham's hand smacks you and then you're dead. I've never seen it grab me. I've seen it kill me a bunch of times. I got grabbed last Thursday and the bind last 30 seconds. Then you mean like you got stunned for 30 seconds? I never know that's possible. That's hilarious, dude. That never happened to me. Like I know I jumped up to his arms before. I guess it's pretty rare to trigger it. Man, this brother is always triggering the weirdest things. Hello, dude. You don't do daily balls on your 200 mages. No, I do not. Because I don't have attack on my NFT collection. I mean magic attack and int. I use all of that for HP. HP and abnormal resist. The abnormal resist helps me do ping ping a lot faster. And HP is for the fucking Shadower and Light Lord. That shit keeps dying. So I really need HP. But Shadower and like it's very strong. So I don't wanna like waste that. So I had to sacrifice mages. Normal resist helps with Damien arrow. What do you mean by arrows? You mean the counter? You cannot resist the counter. The counter goes through God mode. The only debuff. Oh, you mean the chicken dance? Oh, I'm not. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure. I think you're right. I thought you mean the counter. Oh, you mean the chicken dance thing? Yeah. I'm not sure on that one. See, when I don't know, I'm just gonna tell you I don't know. I'm just gonna take your word for it. But do you see you have way less arrows than me? Then I guess it's true because I have way more abnormal resist than you. But it's not something that I noticed like on my playthrough. I have no idea how much I have on Paladin. I'm not gonna go there and go find it. Does it even tell you on the stats? You have knockback resist. Oh, you have element. Okay, yeah, it does say in the stat, I guess. I guess we'll find out when I log on. Wait, I shouldn't have taken the hat. Oh, fuck. Dude, guys, you know what's funny? That deathmatch contest, I think I'm the only one who entered. Let me show you guys. Like, if we click on this, you gotta tag, right? I'm the only, there's only one entry, it's fucking me, guys. I'm gonna win, guys. Like, the reason why I entered because I realized nobody fucking entered. And I want to see what they're gonna do if I win. Like, cause you know they say it's 10 randoms. So, but what if there's like less than 10 entries, you know? and I'm one of those. So like, what are you gonna say? Are they gonna give it to me? Like, do I force them to give it to me? But I just want to enter it, so they're forced to give it to me. You know, I think they don't like me, but yeah, I want to see if they actually give it to me. It was simple for me. I just download my source video and then just fucking post that. That's my entry. Give it to us for free if you win. We will raffle it to the tier 2 members. Don't worry, Amy. There's only 3 tier 2 left, so you have a 33% chance. We will raffle it on Discord. So that means you have a 100% chance of winning. Cause I think there's only no, you have 33% chance. Cause there's 3 on Discord. If no one joins, they have to make me win. Yeah, exactly, right? So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna win. If I win though, I'll raffle it on the Discord. For the tier 2 subs. So yeah, this 4 right now in the tier 2 channel, but one of them already canceled. So yeah, it should remove it, or unless the guy who canceled already got removed, and another person just joined. But if that is true, then it's still 4 people, and Amy still has 25% chance. And then we will raffle it, and then we let the winner of the raffle pick what they want to, what color they want. If it's up to me, I'll take Mercedes. That one just looks better. I see Chinese people are all frustrated at the game stage. The Koreans are also frustrated. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think I'm gonna win. They just need 10 more entries. Like 10 real, like, individual entries. But hey, if we win, at least I could give it away. If you check the Twitter topics for maplestory, you start seeing Koreans complaining as well now. The number 1 DK is Korean. Isn't Searchify Korean? I'm pretty sure Searchify is Korean. That brother is Korean. Yeah, he's Korean. I'm pretty sure he's Korean. I could be wrong. Yeah, he's Korean. Yeah, there we go. We have a confirm from Mr. Talent. Brother's Korean. Lotus Sur is because they're using Google Translate. Every single one of them is Google Translate, man. You just know it. There's no way that's Chinese though, because the Chinese doesn't translate to that. Alright, we finished the bosses. Pretty sure they're all the bosses. Yep, they're all of the bosses. Man, this weapon's only 25%. Rip. Alright, we move on to the next. Easy sake. Searchfire has his own token. What do you mean by, like, you mean like he launched his own project? I have no idea, brother. You're gonna have to ask him. I don't know if he did. I don't know. I don't know Searchfire. I don't talk to him. I have no idea what's going on in his life. Florines, let's go, Butters. Let's go. Let's give it some hype for Florines. Maybe he's just not rich enough. If he's rich, he'll be using Absolab. That's right, boys. Marksman OP as fuck. Wait, Certify is actually the project? What is Certify? Is it like some random ass... What is it? Largest Korean community. Oh. I see. See guys, I'm not in like Web 2, I mean Web 3 community to understand this. Like, I'm like an outsider. Alpha NFT community, I see. I've always been like a lone dog. So you're saying he's actually not your friend? Damn, but they're pretending he's friends with whales. The only whale I know is Wookiee. I'm not a whale. I'm a free to play. You got that wrong. I'm not a whale. I'm free to play. I'm a poor free to play. Just making my daily Nisos. Maplestory is the biggest winner I have in my life in a Web3 project. Uh, like, I mean, Bitcoin doesn't really count as a Web3 project, but like, yeah, like if you discount Bitcoin, like Maplestory is the biggest gain I ever had in my life on a single project, right? You know, I had losses and wins, you know, across different projects in shitcoins, but like never one as big as Maplestory. But I also never did as much research into a project as MapleStory. Like I literally spent a lot of time researching MapleStory and not the game though, because I already know the game. It was all like research on like who the fuck is in charge. Is MSU considered? Yes, MSU is a shitcoin. That's what it is. That's what a shitcoin is. MSU is, you know, lives and breathes the definition of a shitcoin. But like guys, like you know, it's definitely possible to make money off of shitcoins, right? You just have to know what you're doing. But you could definitely also lose a lot of money in shitcoins, right? Just like the hard Lotus and hard Damien clear people, right? Or every single one of them uh lost money. Oh fuck, I forgot to use link skills. No wonder shit's taking ages. Fuck me. Oh well. Would have been faster if I had the link skills. I just realized I didn't have the link skills. I made Ching via NFT and spent on MSU. Big loss. I mean, that's the thing about Web3 projects, right? You're always gonna have wins and losses. It's impossible to have a 100% win rate. It's just not possible. Unless you're an insider, right? If you're an insider, then it's 100% win rate. But as an outsider like you and me, it's impossible to maintain that. But you can mitigate that by spending time and doing research, which then decrease your risk of losses. But like guys, there's so many Web3 projects, like games or just projects itself. So you should just take it slow, you know, pick one that's actually very good. Instead of being in the casino and trying to pray that something is good. Most of my MSU investment came from another coin I profited. But I mean, but that could have been like a vacation to the Bahamas, you know? I mean, if you scroll up on the investment channel in the guild Discord, right? The guild Discord, not the channel Discord. You would have seen me post my entire analysis on maplestory and price predictions, what I'm expecting, what I'm gonna do, and what's my timeline. Right? And it's not all of it is correct. There's no way I could predict all of it, but a decent amount of that came true, and I followed through with my plan. That's why I got out, and now I'm free to play, right? But a lot of people was like moonboying. They're like moonboyed, so they got trapped. Now they're forced to play. I'm free to play. They're forced to play. Mr. Seven has the best way to put it: forced to play. I'm not forced to play. I'm free to play. Oh, I got a Sando, 200k. We take that. Yeah, and this is the last 200 character. I just cleared easy sickness on all my 200 characters. We call this the easy sickness boss meal. I'm gonna make more. So because I'm missing 200 shallower and 200 buck, so we're gonna have 2 more characters coming up in the future. Maybe next week though. My MSU investor all came from government grants. Damn, this guy's a government benefit collector. We have a government benefit collector in the chat. That's actually who brother mentality, like you're spending your hard-earned government benefits on a fucking Web3 game. I'm surprised Zany doesn't have a fucking web pet. And one Leon on top. A web pet and one Leon. I'm surprised he doesn't have that. No, I think he does have one Leon. He just doesn't have web pet. He gotta get a web pet to complete the unholy trinity. Web pet too expensive? No, it's not, brother. Brother, you missed it out. There was a guy. We did a gear review for a guy yesterday. You know what he had? He had no gear whatsoever. He had like 2 or 3k stat. I don't remember. I think it was like like low 3k stat, very low 3k. I think like 3.2, 3.1k. And he has 150 million web pet. his web pet is not just a regular web pet. It has auto move, expanded auto move, and pet training. So that's like 150 million. And he also runs decked out in cosmetics, like costumes that cost 1 million each. And you know, he has no fucking gear. And that's his character. No auto buff. No auto buff. If you have auto buff on top of that, that's like 300 million. But he has the double auto move and then the pet training. The Chinese values pet training because of a Chinese scam. There's an ongoing Chinese scam with the web pets. The Chinese are scamming the other Chinese by telling them that pet training will give them crit damage in the future patch. And the fucking Chinese bought that shit because you know it was from a fellow countryman. They think the fellow countryman is not gonna scam them. So you know that's why the price of pet training, web pet, is very high right now. Yeah, trick damage. The pet training is a Chinese Wan Liang scam, yes. Like my friends, my Chinese friend literally almost fell for it. I had to like give him. I spent an hour with my Chinese friends regarding the history of Maple Sea and what is Maple Sea, and they still fucking like. I think I lost their brain cells. And then I ended with like, I told him, brother, stop playing with the dumbass retards playing GMS. You know, like get that shit away from here. And yo, it's contagious. I told him stupidity is contagious. You know, just cool down, give yourself a 2-day timeout, and then think about it. And then they came back a couple of days later. It's like, okay, we're not gonna buy pet training. That was the solution. Pet training does no pet training in Maple Story in Maple Sea. You know, you see these platforms. If you have pet training, and these are diesels here, and there's a pet here, the pet will jump up or jump down to grab the diesels. But the requirement is you have auto move, and because auto move's range is very low, you need expanded auto move on top. So you need the double auto move and pet training to trigger pet training. Yeah, jumping up and down with only with platforms, so otherwise it doesn't jump. But the Chinese is getting scammed by the other Chinese people, like with pet training. It's fucking hilarious because like other Chinese people, like they buy out pet training and then they like hoard that shit up across many accounts, so it's not obvious, and then they scam the Chinese for that shit. Because the Chinese allow a fuck ton of money, right? So yeah, you're not gonna do like a small scam, so you gotta make it like a big scam. But you don't need that if you have magnet. Exactly, you don't fucking need it if you have magnet. Correct. Yes, that's why it's useless. You know, you could make the argument you want it for the regular pet, but for the magnet pet you don't need it because it's like you have a magnet. Like, you will literally suck it up. You don't need to be jumping. But yeah, I mean, this is scamming every community, right? It's just different styles. Just so happens the English-speaking people has the Wan Liang special. The Chinese has the pet training special. I don't know what's the Korean because I don't have Korean friends, so I don't know. You guys gotta have to find out what is the Korean scam. But these scams are fucking everywhere, man. How much you get today from multi-boss farming? I don't know. 60k? Yeah, 60k. Yep, 60k. Korea might be Lucky Hat. The Chinese is also doing Lucky Hat. So, Lucky Hat is not really a scam if you actually have $1 million net worth. It just depends, right? If you're playing MapleStory to have fun, Lucky Hat is not a scam. It's like, flex. But if you're playing MapleStory as like, as a way in the future to make money, then it's a scam. Because you're not gonna make money with Lucky Hat. It's once you buy it, you automatically lose money. Didn't the Korean guilds scam his members with Neon? No, the Koreans always tell people outside to get 1 Neon. I don't see Koreans with 1 Neon, honestly. Like a lot of Koreans, if you look at their characters, they use Empress set, CRA, Absolab, or Empress. Like I don't see like any Korean guild members with 1 Neon. Like I see like English speaking people in Korean guilds have 1 Neon, but I don't see Korean speaking people with 1 Neon. Does that make sense? Like you could be in Limelight, um, speaking English, but like yeah, but that's the guy who has 1 Neon, the English speaker, the non-Korean speaking. You mean emblem Korean scam? I don't think Korean scam people with emblems. They might scam outsiders, but I don't think they scam themselves. The buff does not persist if you unencrypt. Once you unencrypt, the buff is gone. When I tried it in beta, it was gone. I don't know. I don't know if they fixed that. I'm pretty sure it's gone. We could test it right now. It's very easy to test it, guys. But having the glove for long boss fights, ain't that worth it? I mean, no, we could test it. It's very simple. We just test it. You could change it. Just go run to the corner. It takes 3 seconds to get out of the battle. Oh, what the fuck? It's still here. I guess they fixed it, guys. In beta, it would disappear. They double check the crit damage though. Yeah, it did persist. All right, guys, we learned something new. They changed it after beta. In beta, it would just disappear. Let's try it again. That the skill's gone, but the buff stayed. All right, guys, we learned something new. Learn something new every day, guys. I guess that makes it worth it for a lot of whales with that style. Yeah, you gotta swap both and then swap back. It's a little bit sweaty though. That's like sweaty as shit. But that's what happens when you play maplestory. Becomes sweat. Oh yeah, by the way, this is after this I'm going to sleep, boys. This is enough content for the day. Need to rest up. Flip burgers on a Monday. I got banished. The strategy is keep moving, because when you spawn into this room, um, one of the chests is guaranteed to have a key, but the newly spawned chest is not guaranteed to have a key. So if you like stay in one spot and keep doing it over and over again, if God doesn't like you, you could be stuck there forever. I mean, chance is low, but like statistically speaking, it's possible. But if you keep walking right and clear all the boxes, you're guaranteed to have one. No, God likes me. You know, I'm not in a third world country. Yeah, by that I'm already like 90% better than the rest of the world. So you know, I'm already top 10% just by being in a first world country. Oh, it's okay. I'll just answer it just in case you're not quoting. Yeah, this one Leon needs to chill though. Yeah, I've gotten that before as well. Getting spam banished. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. What are we? How are we looking in pro gamer counts? Crimson Cream. 7.7k pro gamer count. That's not too bad. As long as it's under 8k, you know, we keep doing this. After 8k though, it gets very iffy. Guys, you think there's no replies from management is because it's their summer vacation? I think that's possible, right? They're not replying because it's summer vacation for them. Gotta get that summer break. I haven't seen any interviews from them either. Normally, you know, they be pumping out interviews by now. Every 2 weeks you have a know, gotta get that interview scheduled. Talk about we just got a million more new players. Haven't seen that in a while, guys. Maybe MSU is preparing to rock. A company like Nexon is not gonna rock you guys. It's like worst they're gonna do is just shut it down. I mean, if you think that if shutting it down is a rock, then I guess you could call it a rock. Oh, you mean the I saw that Twitter post as well. I don't understand why they use black and white. Usually you do black and white if the guy's like dead. If somebody's interviewing me and you know they choose a black and white picture of me, I tell them to fuck off. But that's just me. I think all culture is black and white picture for dead people. All Asian culture, I mean, not all culture, all Asians. Have you participated in Fiesta pet raffles? No, I don't. First of all, um, I don't do the Fiesta quest and shit. And when I do it, I spend the points on EXP coupons. And then if I have extra, I just buy the Mercedes box. That's it. Which is very rare. I don't get that much coins. Like I told everybody not to do the Fiesta event. Oh, waste your time on it. It's just not worth it. But if you don't do it, you can't get a title. Titles only last for a month. Why do I care about a temporary 1 month stat for one character? Like fuck that. Like I'm not even gonna main paladin in the long run anyway. Like paladin has always been like a temporary for me. Even Dawn Warrior is like a long-term temporary play for me. When I say long-term temporary, I mean like 2-3 years. The end goal has always been Angelic Buster. But, you know, Angelic Buster doesn't start until 5 years later. So, you know, we'll be on Dawn Warrior for the next 2 or 3 years if the game is still alive. Now, once I make enough money on Dawn Warrior, we go on Angelic Buster. I gotta, it'll be just in time for Angelic Buster 6 job. And then we just change the BGM of the party member. Angelic Buster is weak as fuck, brother. Like, Angelic Buster just dies. Like, it's very squishy. It doesn't have a lot of survivability. Would there be more fun bossing maze? What do you mean by fun? Like, you mean like strong and brain dead? Then why play it? Cause it's kawaii as fuck. You can probably try Battle Mage. I don't know if it's gonna be strong in our version although. It might be strong in our version Battle Mage. You're gonna have to try it. Alright, we just did all the bosses, brothers. Gonna call it a night. Been a long time. Stronger than Bishop and more fun than Bishop. I don't know. You're gonna have like I said, like the numbers in our version is like slightly different from global maplestory or other versions because it's 4th job only. You're gonna have to like test it yourself. But yeah. So thanks for the support, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.